Good evening, students. Today we are going to learn about the three kind of construction of triangle under these three conditions. First, we have to construct a triangle when its base is given, one of the base angle is given, and some of the other two sides are given. The second kind of construction is where the base length, one of the angle, and difference of the other two sides are given. And the third kind of construction, when the sum of all the three sides of a triangle are given, then we have to construct the triangle. Means when the perimeter is given. Based on these three concepts, this entire exercise 11.2 is based. Here we will take this question and we will construct this. So construct a triangle ABC in which BC is 7 centimeter, angle B is 75 degree, and AB plus AC is 13 centimeter. So let us take this. We have already learned the 5 other kind of construction in previous lecture. They are the very basic kind of construction, like construct an angle, draw the angle bisector, line bisector, drawing the equal angle, drawing the parallel line. This thing we have already learned. Those concepts are used even in this construction also. So we will use it. So if you have doubt, please go through that lecture also. So let us take the construction number 6, where we have to draw a triangle with base, one of the base angle, and some of other two sides are given. Students, we have to construct a triangle ABC such that its base BC is 6 centimeter, angle B is 50 degree, and sum of other two sides means AB plus AC is 10 centimeter. Means what? We have to construct such a triangle in which this BC length is 6 centimeter, the angle at B is 50 degree, and B to A will be somewhere. So this BA or AB plus this AC means these two other sides, their sum, BA plus AC. Here the sum of these two sides means these two sides sum given. AB and AC are not given, but sum of these two sides, when they are added, it is your 10 centimeter. So this way we have to construct a triangle. So what are the steps? Those we will write. So very first, whatever the base length BC is given, so draw that. So write down the step 1. So draw BC. So take the BC. For that you will take your ruler, take your scale or ruler, this one, put it on the paper and draw up to 6 centimeter. Okay, student, I am taking this ruler. Yes, take the 6 centimeter. Let me take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our 6 centimeter. Okay, student. So first, draw BC. So what is our step number 1? Draw BC is equals to 6 centimeter. Means whatever the base length is given, draw that. Then make angle B. Then step 2, make angle B is equals to 50 degree. Okay, so make this angle. For that, let us take the protractor and make 50-degree angle. So we need to make this 50-degree, this one. Okay, student. So I need to mark it somewhere here. So let me take it. Again, let us take the scale so that we can make this 50-degree ray at this. So just from B at 50-degree, you have to make a ray. Okay, student. So draw a ray here. So draw the ray here. So here we have drawn this angle as 75-degree. Sorry, it is given as 50-degree. So this is our 50-degree. Okay, student. Consider the ray that you have taken as x, b to x, or bx as a ray, or bp you may take. This is a ray. So step number 3, at this bx ray means at 50-degree, we have make the angle 50-degree with cbx, that is cbx is equals to 50-degree. This is our second step. After this, in next step, we have to take the 10 centimeters sum of other two side means AB plus BC is equals to 10 centimeter on BX and mark it as D. So take AB plus BC means how much? Take 10 centimeter. Why this 10 centimeter? This is sum of two sides. Sum of two sides. What is this? The 10 centimeter given, that is AB plus BC on BX and mark it as D. Mark as D. That is what you are going to take. BD is equals to 10 centimeter. Okay, students. So observe carefully. From this B, now we are going to take 10 centimeter on this X. Observe carefully, student. So here we have, where is our 10 centimeter? Here you can observe that we have this length 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. It is our here. Here I have the 10 centimeter. Okay, student. So mark this as D. Means our BD. Student, keep in mind, here we have marked point D on which BX. So this is point D. The next you have to join. So join B.
Sir,
Yes,
Chandan wants to join the class.
he is always late, so let them out. Let us keep them out so that if they can improve their habit, they may join on time. So then you have to join this D to C. Keep in mind this D is at 10 centimeter on BX. So just rotate it, a student, and mark this. Means join D to C. Okay. So this is our D to C. So D to C you have to mark or join it, but join it by a diffuse line or dashed line. So be careful for joining. You said use the diffused line. This way we have join the D to C. So be careful. Where D is how much, student? The labeling you also have to write. BC here we have taken is our 6 centimeter. Here BD, this B to D, keep in mind it is the sum of the other two sides, means this is our 10 centimeter. This is our 10 centimeter. Now, in next step, you have to draw the perpendicular bisector of DC. So, step number 5, draw perpendicular bisector of DC, which cut that perpendicular bisector of this dashed line DC you have to draw. And how to draw perpendicular bisector, that we have already learned in our earlier lecture. And you have to observe that perpendicular bisector should cut this BD at some point, which cut BD at, you will observe this point where it is going to cut will give us the point A. Getting? So draw the perpendicular bisector. Students, how we can draw the perpendicular bisector? Very easily we can draw, either drawing the two arc and joining it that way. So you have to take your compass, make this radius greater than CD by 2. So you have to take slightly greater than that. You have to make the arc on either side. Okay, take it, place it on the C and make the arc like this. So students, you have to make the arc on both the sides. Then with the same radius, place this tip at D, and now you make the arc. Sorry. Here we are getting, with D as the radius, the arc is, the two arc that we are getting is like this. So these two arc you have to observe, and after this you have to take the scale to draw the perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector should also be drawn in diffused line, and the point where it is cutting, this point will give you the point A. Okay, student? So this way the point A we have allocated, and now you have to join A to C. That's all. So the purpose was to find where the point A lies on BD, and that we have determined. So this way triangle ABC with angle B is equals to 50 degrees is formed. Students, so after this,
how much will be the length?
Yes?
How much will be the length of AB and AC?
AB and AC exact length we cannot determine, and even that is not required. Here, AB plus AC, it is your 10 centimeter. Okay, student?
Yes,
Here we can understand why this is going to be 10 centimeter. So let me first write the step number 6. So our step number 6 is, after finding this point A, you have to join A to C, and a triangle ABC or BAC is formed. So what is the triangle formed, student? You can understand here. This is our B to A, and from here we have determined this A, then this to this C, joining this, and we had already drawn this BC. This way the triangle is formed. A student, here noticeable point is that we have this BC. The length of BC here 6 centimeter it is given, but BA plus AC it is given as 10 centimeter. So that's why we have first taken BD as 10 centimeter. This is our 10 centimeter. But by joining this D to C and drawing it perpendicular bisector, we are knowing that perpendicular bisector is forming an isosceles triangle. So therefore this length of AD, so here AD length will be same as AC length. Getting? Because perpendicular bisector, if you are taking any point on the perpendicular bisector, so any point on perpendicular bisector is always equidistant or at equal distance from the two other point. Say if you have the point like this as the C and D, and if you are drawing the perpendicular bisector here, then if you have the point P, then this PC will be same as equals to PD. So that's why here we have drawn this perpendicular bisector of DC or CD. Therefore, the point A lies on this perpendicular bisector. Therefore, AD is equals to AC. So this way, what we have observed, the length A to D is now being molded toward A to C. So therefore, if BD is 10 centimeter, so here BD is 10 centimeter. What is this BD? So this BD is our BA plus AD. This is our 10 centimeter, but AD is same as AC. So BA plus AC is also 10 centimeter because this we have used here. So this way we have observed that a triangle with one of the side length BC, one of the angle and sum of other two sides. Means here we are given with BA plus AC. This length is given. So with these three sides, means three conditions, this triangle BAC is drawn. Okay, student? So it was based on this. Say the same concept you have to apply for solving our this exercise. 11.2 question number 1. A student, are we getting what? So BC 7 centimeter, angle B 75 degree and AB plus AC is 13 centimeter. Means first draw the BC, then at this you have to draw 75 degree, then you have to take how much length? The 13 centimeter here as the D, then you will join this, then you will draw the perpendicular bisector of this, and where it will cut, that will give us the point A, and finally you will join this A to C. Okay, student? This way the triangle will be drawn by the same concept that we have learned, or the question that we have done. So exactly same question. It is this kind of construction. So this is your construction number 6 basically, or 5 is written here. It is our construction number 6, it is 7, it is 8th. Now let us go for drawing a triangle with given base, then difference of two side and one of the base angle, that kind of construction. So this was 6th construction. Let us go for this 7th. So construct triangle with, in this case again, base, one of base angle, a base angle, and now the difference of two sides are given, and difference of two sides. With this one we want to draw triangle. Okay, student. So let us take an example. So draw a triangle ABC with let us take the BC as base. We may take AB as the base. That doesn't make any difference. So whatever given length, that you have to take as the base. With BC is equals to 7 centimeter. Angle B is equals to 60 degree. And the difference of other two sides. Let us take AB minus AC is equals to 3 centimeter. This much. So this way we want to draw triangle. So what we have to do? The same that what we have done in last question, the same kind of thing we have to do. A student, but here we should be careful. Which length is greater? For that, if we draw the rough diagram or the triangle that we want to draw, it will be something like that. See, the BC that we want to know, this should be our 7 centimeter. At angle B, there is our 60 degree. It is our 60 degree, but it is given that the AB means A will be somewhere on this. So A will be somewhere on this. Let me reduce this number slightly so that it will be convenient to draw. Let us take this as the 2 degree. 2 centimeter. Let us also increase this angle rather than 60 degree. We can draw at the 60 degree also. That doesn't make any difference. Let us take this as the, or let us decrease this 40 degree. Let me drop for this 40 degree. So we have to draw the triangle ABC in which BC is 7 degree, another at 40 degree. There must be some point A somewhere, so that this AB minus AC, this length. Correct? So these two, difference of these two, this should be 2 centimeter. This is the condition. So how to draw? The same kind of thing, students. Be careful. So first we have to take BC is equals to 7 centimeter. So take 7 centimeter. Let me take the scale. Seven centimeter. One, two, three, four, five, 6, and 7. This is our B and C. Now we have to draw the angle B. Angle B is at 40 degree. So let us draw the 40 degree also. Place this here and draw 40 degree. It is roughly 40 degree. Take the scale and make this 40 degree angle. So here we have to again take as the bx, exactly same, doesn't make any difference. But the thing is that in this case, you should be ready that the bisector may fall in forward direction or maybe in the backward direction also. So extend this length even to backward also. Okay, student, that is you have to keep in mind only. Only that much difference. So this angle is there 40 degree. Okay. Now we have to allocate the point this 2 centimeter. So allocate the 2 centimeters. So what are the steps that we are following? Our step number 1 is draw BC. So write the steps also. Take BC is equals to 7 centimeter. The length that we have taken is 7 centimeter. So this is our 7 centimeter. Then take step number 2. Draw BX. Put this angle B is equals to 40 degree. So this angle B we have drawn as the 40 degree, that is angle CBX we have taken as the 40 degree, X as the ray from B. Then step number 3, say BD, mark a point D. Okay student, D is the intermediate point we are introducing. In final triangle, you have to highlight, you have to leave this D. So BD is equals to 2 centimeter. Like sum, you have to take the difference. So let us take the 2 centimeter here. So 1 and 2 centimeter. It is our 1 and 2. It is our, this one is our 2. So mark this point as D. Now again you have to join whatever the earlier step we have done, exactly same, doesn't make any difference. Then you have to join which one? DC. DC. After joining this DC, you have to draw perpendicular bisector of this DC and find point of intersection, point of intersection or point of cut as A. This you have to do. So let us join this. Take the again a scale, student. Join our D to C. So let me take it. I'm joining this D to C. So see, this is our DC. Now we have to draw the perpendicular bisector. Okay, student. So the perpendicular bisector that we have to draw. How to draw? Take your compass. Take the radius greater than CD by 2. Make the 2 arc. Okay, students. So here we are getting that one of the arc is like this one. Another one is like this one for this center C, and the other one for this center D. You will get one is cutting this way, another is going to cut this way. Now from this 2 cut, you have to join it slightly, the circle drawn is not matching. A student, while taking with the compass, you will get exactly. So it will be something like this, so that it will become in middle of this. And here we are getting, so this is the perpendicular bisector of which one, a student? This is the perpendicular bisector of which part? This CD. So this way the perpendicular bisector of CD is taken. A student, from here one more thing you have to keep in mind. Why I have projected this backward, the BX or BDS backward? Because sometimes it is possible that this perpendicular bisector may cut on the back side. So here we are getting where it is cutting, that point will be your point A. This is the same thing we have written. Then step number 6, join A to C, AC, and triangle. This way what we are getting? The triangle is formed, a student. Once this A is determined, triangle ABC is formed, and triangle ABC is formed. So this way we have drawn the triangle. So let me join A to C. So be careful. Getting? This way the triangle ABC is formed. Here we are getting that bisector of CD is there. Therefore, whatever this length, the length AD is same as AC. Therefore, this BD and this DA, DA is same as our AC, and AB is obtained by adding BD plus DA. Therefore, BD can be obtained from AB minus AD, or AB minus AC. So you may write here as explanation here. This is the perpendicular bisector. Why it has disturbed? So here student, here we have, this is the perpendicular bisector. So it is perpendicular bisector of CD. Therefore, while it is the perpendicular bisector of CD, so the perpendicular bisector of CD means AD is equals to AC. It simply means that. Therefore, here we can write as AB minus AD. This length is given as the 2 centimeter that we have taken, is equals to 2 centimeter. Now this AB is the bigger length, but AD is same as AC, is 2 centimeter. So this way we are observing that the difference of two sides is known. Then with the difference of two sides and one of the base side and one of the angle, the triangle is drawn. Student, be careful. Here the triangle formed is our B to A. Then from this A to C, Then you have to join this. BC is already this side. This is the triangle. Are you getting? So this way the triangle is drawn. So there is no difference. A student, here we have projected the BX backward like this one we had projected. Why? Because sometimes it is possible that if you draw the perpendicular bisector of this CD, it may cut it like this one. It may be possible. If the perpendicular is like this one, at that time you will get, it will cut on this side. So that's why the only difference is that you have to draw the line, the extended part on both the side, and you have to observe it carefully on which side it is cutting, means the perpendicular is cutting. At that point you have to join the, see, if say if your AC is bigger than AB, in that condition the point A will fall on back side of A and your triangle will be on the back side. What I mean, here we have observed that it is our BC and I had taken the ray somewhere D here and I had advised you, let me take the D now far away. So while making this angle theta, I had told you to draw it both sides. Why? You can understand quickly. Say, if we consider the A is somewhere, sorry, the point D or the difference is somewhere here. If the difference is somewhere here, at this time, if you are joining this D to C and then drawing the perpendicular, you will get at this time the perpendicular is going to cut somewhere here because this is the perpendicular. So this will be the point A. At this time, you have to join this A to C, then make it a solid line. It becomes like this. So this condition is possible when, means this is the case 2 basically, when this AC is greater than AB, that is if AC minus AB is given as, let us take this as the AC minus AB as 4 centimeter. In this case, you will get the D in the back side. Observe what is the difference. Here AC, you are getting AC is bigger than AB. So that's why A will fall on the dotted side, on the back side. But what was in the case 1? In case 1, we had taken that AB is greater than AC. Means AB is, means this length is bigger than this one. So that's why it is on the same line. But if it is smaller, then it may fall on the back side. Okay, student. So this is all about, but mostly in your book you will get the first case itself. So you should be slightly careful. So you have to just extend it or project it. So this is all about the 7th kind of construction. Now let us go for the last kind of construction, when sum of all the 3 sides are given. A student, based on this concept, which question we can do? See the question number 2. Here the difference AB minus AC is given. You can do it. Question number 3, QR, Q and PR and PQ is 2 centimeters, same. These two can be done. Now let us come to question number 4, where some of the 3 sides are given. Okay, student? So last kind of construction, type 8. So construction of triangle with sum of three sides. Sum of three sides. Sum of three sides is called what, student? No one is knowing? Sum of three sides of a triangle is called? Yes? Nothing? No one is knowing?
Angle
If,
cube.
if we have the three side ABC, then what is this? AB plus BC plus CA. What is this sum? This is called as what? We have not learned the triangle. Sum of the three sides is called as perimeter. No one is knowing? Yes? Okay, you
Perimeter.
people are brilliant. We have learned in our Heron's formula, sum of the three side or perimeter first we are calculating. Means we have to construct a triangle with sum of the three side, that is perimeter is known. Perimeter is known under this condition. So let me take one example. So we have to construct a triangle ABC. In this case, the sum of the three side and two base angle will also be given. Construct a triangle ABC with AB plus BC plus CA. Let us take this as the 13 centimeter. And let me take BC as the base. Angle B as 40 degree. And angle C as, let us take this as 90 degree, or we may take the lesser one, 85 degree also. Or let us take this as the 100 degree. Okay, student? So this. So in this condition or in this type of construction, you will be given with sum of the three side or perimeter and two base angle. And two base angle. Here we are known with the two base angle B and C and sum of the three side as AB plus BC plus CA. It is this one. Under this condition, we have to construct a triangle. So how to construct? Very first, you have to take the sum of three side, that much length you have to take. So our step number one is draw, say AX is equals to 13 centimeter. Consider the point as, or rather than AX, let us take this as PQ, because ABC is not this one. ABC we have to determine. So better to use the term like XY or use the term PQ. So take a line segment of 13 centimeter. Okay, student? So that 13 centimeter we have to take. Draw it. So first draw the length of 13 centimeter. All the students have drawn or not? A student, let me take one, or let us verify what are given in our question so that can be solved. See the question number 5. Now question number 4. XYZ you have to draw. Angle Y is 30, angle Z is 90, and the sum of the three sides is your 11. Okay. Under this condition, we have to draw triangle. So very first we will take the three side length. Means sum of the three side, that much length we shall take. Take the scale. Be careful. So let us take the 13 centimeter. So I am drawing the 13 centimeter here. A student, be careful while drawing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 13. Is it okay? So this 13 equal to the sum of the perimeter, that length is given, but it is not point ABC. It is our P and Q. Okay, student? Is it okay? Now at P you have to make these one of the angle, means 40 degree, and at Q you have to make other angle, and all the 3 point ABC we have to allocate, that we will get. See how? So students, step number 2 is our at P make 40 degree, and at Q you have to make 100 degree. Whatever the two angles are given, that you have to draw at the two end. Get it? So take a ray and make it. Let me take the protractor. Okay, student, place it at the center at the P and draw it. I'm taking the digital protractor. Here we have to make how much angle, student? At P 40 degree. So align it for 40 degree. Be careful. Yes, it is our 40 degree. Now with this 40 degree, we have to make a ray. So make a ray. But still it is not our A. Or better to draw it in the diffused line. Okay, student? Similarly, for the other, this is our 40 degree that we have drawn. At Q, we have to make 100 degree. So draw the 100 degree. Let me draw the 100 degree. Students, so from this end I have to draw, but be careful. One at P and another at Q, and the two angles should be inclined. So this 100 degree we have to draw from. This is our 90. Then we shall go for the 100 degree. Is it okay? It is our 100 degree. Now this angle 100 degree you have to draw. These are the two angles that we are allocating just. Correct? These are the two angles that we have drawn. It is our how much? 100 degrees. Now, the next step is more important. You have to draw the angle bisector of this P and Q. So, the next step, let me write here. Step number 3, draw bisector of angle at P, that is 40 degree, and at Q, that is 100 degree. You have to draw the angle bisector of both, and with this you have to find point where they are meeting, they are cutting, and find point where this angle bisector cuts. Angle bisector meets or cut. That point will be your point A. Okay, that is the interesting thing, which will be point A. Correct? It is interesting thing. So this way the point A is determined in this third step. Now student, draw the angle bisector. How to draw the angle bisector? Say at 40, how you will draw the angle bisector? First you will take an arc, then with the same radius you will take the another like this, another like this. Here you will get this one, then you will join it. Okay student, this bisector we had drawn last day. In our last lecture we have discussed this is more detail. So that again you have to draw with the dotted line only. Okay student, now you are observing that whatever the point are there. So PQ, the earlier ray, you may call this as the X and this as the Y, and this new ray as M you may call. Draw the angle bisector at Q. How to draw? Take an arc. Okay student, with that arc you have to take the other with the same radius, the other from the two end, you are getting that it is going to cut at this point. Okay students, this we have done yesterday. Now join this Q to this one, means this is the other angle bisector. Here the angle is also shown at this student. In our scale center also the angle is visible. Are you getting? It is nearly 50 degree now. That was 100 degree. So the exact I can draw it by this one. Exact way it will cut like this. It will cut somewhere here, not that one. See, it is our 50 degree. Are you getting? In our scale there is also the angle of inclination. Now we have to, this we have drawn. This angle. This way the bisector of angle P and angle Q is found. And where these two bisectors are meeting, consider this as N. They are meeting at this point, a student. Are you getting this point? This point, by this point we have determined the point A. It is very interesting. This way the very first point A is determined. Now we have to draw, or we have to determine the point B and C. How to determine? A student, for that again we have to make equal angle at this point. See, for determining the B, from point P we have the 20 degree. So make 20 degree with this line. Okay, student? So make 20 degree with this line and observe where it is cutting. Like this we have to draw. This, so that this should be 20 degree. How to draw? Again by the drawing equal angle concept that we have learned. So it is about 20 degree. Either you can draw with the help of compass or making an arc, carrying the same arc, means drawing equal angle that we have learned last day. I'm going to take the scale and quickly draw it. The 20 degree we have to make here for finding the B. Students, so let me take the 20 degree. Here we are getting that the 20 degree angle will form automatically here at the center. Observe it, where it is going to form. 27. It is our 20 degree with reference to this one. We have to frame this way. There is other way of drawing this 20 degree, or if you have doubt, then you may take the compass itself. Let us try with that one. See, student, fix it at this point. After fixing at this point, let me take the 20 degree. Take this one. Student, are you getting? Where is our 20 degree? You can get the 20 degree line will pass through this point. Means the 20 degree we have drawn with the help of compass. So 20 degree downward from PA, that downward 20 degree we have drawn. Now you have to draw with this solid line. So students, here we have drawn this angle. Observe carefully. This angle has 20 degree. This has 20 degree. Means what was the earlier this 20 degree? The angle bisector of 40 degree. That 20 degree is drawn. And from A, these 20 degrees cutting AP at the point. That point will give us the point B. It is very interesting thing. Similarly, for C, what we need to draw? We have to draw the 50 degree now. Whatever this angle, 50 degree here. This 50 degree you have to draw from here in downward direction, the 50 degree. So try to draw it in downward direction by placing your protractor on the line of AQ. So let me take the protractor, place it on the line of AQ. So this is my center. Now I have to make the angle from this point. Student, how much? Observe it carefully. From the line AQ, we have to make the 50 degree. So this way. Is it okay? So this way, we have to make the angle 50 degree. Let me join. This arc or 50 degree I have measured from A. So student, joining this. So join it now. Though it was coming to this one. So where it is cutting this point, where it is cutting this 50 degree, this point is our. Very good. So this way the point C is determined. So student, what we have drawn? Be careful. Here we have drawn this angle as 50 degree. Means taking AQ as a reference, this 50 degree we have drawn here. So be careful. First draw the PQ length. This PQ length is our 13 centimeter. What was given to us? That we have drawn. So from that PQ 13 centimeter, we had made the two angle at P and Q. One was 40, another was 100. Whatever the two angle are given to us, the same angle. Now we have to draw the bisector of angle P and Q, which is meeting at A. Okay. Then from A we are drawing two other side. AB. AB is on the side of P because the angle at B that we have taken is 20 degree, which is the half of the angle that we have drawn at P. Student, here we are observing that this PA is like a transversal and AB and PX is the parallel line. This we have learned. So because of that, whatever this 40 degree, the same 40 degree will be this one. It's okay. So much simple. So that's why at P we have drawn the 40 degree and B we have determined with help of A by drawing the half of the angle at A. Now for C, C is on the side of Q or for the angle Q. So again, taking AQ as the length, we have made half of the angle at Q, means 50 degree at A, which is cutting the PQ at C. Here also, this AQ is acting as transversal. Therefore, this QY will be parallel to AC. This line is parallel to QY. Now at Q the angle is 100 degree. So this will also be, the angle C will also be 100 degree. So this way, student, we have allocated the triangle ABC. Are you getting? This is our final triangle which was required to be drawn, and we have drawn it. So finally you have to highlight this triangle, not in pen but in dark pencil. Okay, student? So this was all about our construction. Any student have any doubt, then please ask. So let me write down the steps. Students, here we have written the step 3, where point A we have already allocated. Now write down the step number 4. So from AP, so from line AP, make how much? Angle P by 2. Angle P by 2. That is, angle P by 2 is how much? 40 by 2, 20 degree. So from line AP, you have to make this 20 degree at A, and you have to draw the line and draw ray which cuts this PQ at B. So this way the point B is determined. Getting? Now the next step is for the C. Step number 5. The same thing. From line, now A we had allocated A to Q, which is the angle bisector of angle Q. From AQ, make angle Q by 2 is equals to 100 by 2 here is equals to 50 degree. This 50 degree is a ray where we have to draw, which is cutting this PQ. So this 50° at A, and draw ray which cuts the same PQ at point C. This way the 3 points A, B, C are determined. Now the final step, step number 6. What? Join ABC to get the triangle. The step number 6, I have no more space. So join point A, B and C. A we have determined in step number 3, B we have determined in step number 4, and C in step number 5 to get triangle ABC. That's all. Okay? This way the triangle is drawn. So questions of drawing this triangle by knowing their perimeter and two angle are very easy. Okay, student? So this way, these are the steps that you need to follow. Any doubt, then please ask me, student. So you can go to your question, your textbook question also. See the question number 4 we have done. Construct a right angle triangle whose base is 12 centimeter and sum of the hypotenuse and other two sides. This question number 5 is same as question number 1. Okay, student? So 1 and 5, the same technique you have to use. So this was all about. Now it is the time for your homework. So your homework, what we can do in homework? We have finished this chapter. So exercise 11.2 of our textbook, and also in our RC book, the same exercise 1 of chapter 11, construction. Please finish it. That will give you, more practice. Yes, student, tomorrow whether we shall keep the class or we shall keep the break? Yes, tell me quickly, because there is festival for many of the family. Yes, tell me.
Sir, can you keep it in afternoon?
Yes, tomorrow if you wish I can keep.
Okay, sir, afternoon at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock.
Yeah, all the students. Yes, Valino, will you be available or not for tomorrow class?